and today I'm going to be playing on my alt account for Genshin Impact. My main account is at AR 54, so it's just been a big slog to get anywhere further in the game, and
I
lack
smell
of
rabbit.
resources and everything. So I've decided to make this new account about like 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks. I think the account was older than that, but I started reusing it 3 weeks ago. No 5-star characters or anything like that yet. I've been kind of saving up some Primo gems, so let's take a look at that really quick. But in terms of gear and everything, I'm not too heavy in everything. Um, on my main account, I did recently get Ganyu, and before that I got Albedo, and then I got Child Tartaglia. But I've been kind of um, skipping out on a lot of the 5-star banners just because of a lack of in-game resources, mainly Primo gems. Also, my main account is really poor right now because um, raising Ganyu kind of took out a lot of my resources. Um, But there's just so many characters in this game, and I thought being able to play a new account would give me an opportunity to play new characters, have more fun, and it also makes it so I can save some more Primo Gems. So here you can see I have 9,600 saved up. We'll see how far that gets me. Right now, I'm only at Adventure Rank 32. Um, I was kind of hoping I might be able to get to 35 before the end of the Genshin week, so before the end of Sunday, really. Not sure if we'll get there, but let's see how it goes. Alright. Kind of, I'm gonna just get a little bit of AR, see how things go. I know people generally, if anybody new comes in, their first thing that they want to ask is, what the gear that I'm running and everything. My artifacts are total trash at this point. I don't want to waste my resin on artifacts until I really get to like AR 45 probably. So I'm just getting a few artifacts here and there from random things. Really trying to get the 5 stars, the few 5 stars that I have up. The substats that I got on this helmet is trash, but it was a 5-star with Elemental Mastery, and my Sucrose is going to try to get as much of that as she can. My Sucrose, I mean, generally Sucrose is run as a support, but I'm going to try to make her kind of more like a sub DPS. We'll see how that goes. I'm not really sure. Razor right now is my main. Let's take a look at them really quick. The MC, Ether is, I tried to run him as a sub DPS, but he's just not really working out for me there. Here's Sucrose. Her weapon, she's running just the free to play. So this is also a free to play account as well. So I'm just saving up Primo Gems for a cool character that I like down the road. But I really don't want Xiao, so I'm gonna save up and try to wait for maybe a fire character, maybe Hu Tao. We'll see. I probably will wait and get Hu Tao on my main account, so I might not get it on this account. So there's no characters that I'm really looking for from the 5-star banner in this account for the foreseeable future, but we'll see how that goes. Razor's my main DPS at this point. He has, I think, the highest attack, yeah. As artifacts, I just today I got an attack goblet for him, 4-star goblet. It's not the best by any stretch of the imagination, but it's Berserker to up his crit, which is okay at this point in the game at least. He has his feather raised, and then everything. He has a crit damage, I believe, just to up his crit rate, or crit damage. Sorry, but and then Berserker for the crit rate. So he's my main DPS. I'll probably be playing him the most today. Sucrose will probably get the second most. I showed you her helmet, but her feather does have a little bit better stats. It does have 2 defense, which is kind of oof, but it also has crit rating, crit damage, and it's rolled once into each of them. It's also rolled once into defense and rolled once into defense percentage. But, you know, a 50% good roll rate isn't awful, at least at this point in the game. And it's, again, one of my 2 5-stars artifacts. So if we look at her attributes really quick. So she does have an increased 141% to her swirl. Because of that, I'm going to try to play around with her as a sub DPS / support, but I mean, since Razor's really my only main DPS and I'm going to phase out my Ether for a bit, we'll see how well she can kind of fill the sub role as well. And then my 4th character, I usually just switch between Amber for fire puzzles and then Barbara for if it's something that I really just need the healing for. So I do have a lot of unused quests that I might start playing around with. I have a little bit of resin, but I'll save that for later. So let's play around with some quests. So I have a ton of quests that I haven't done yet. I haven't explored Dragon Spine in this account at all, but I want to kind of save that until after I finish the Liyue quest. Let's see. I haven't done Diluc's quest, and I haven't done Xingqiu's quest either, so I might start with Diluc's quest right now. So let's head over to, I'm guessing it's going to be, oh, it's not the Dawn Winery, it's just back to Mondstadt. So probably that tavern quest. Alright. And if at any point my audio seems a little weird, just let me know. I am using a fairly directional microphone, but I am not using headphones for the audio coming out of my computer. It's really quiet, so you might get a little bit of a double thing. If that happens, just let me know and I can fix that. But let's see how this quest goes. I have to... Maybe following these sparkles would be helpful.
Ancient Alpha truly is
Into the tavern we go.
Come in, take.
And I also do play with controller.
So,
any of the buttons,
you got a
noises,
taste for
picking up in the
adventure
mic,
too,
just let me know
huh?
as well.
I must say, though the topic on everyone's lips is more of an even minding my own business, I still end up hearing all about it.
And then everyone fawning over D-Luke.
Scary urban legends, is it?
It's not one of those scary urban legends, is it?
If so, Paimon needs to take a deep breath first.
Deep breaths, come on.
It's not a particularly scary story, no. At least, not for most people. It's the tale of the Dark Knight hero.
Ooh. Paimon, he literally just said it's not a scary story.
Huh? Did the bartender just say something?
You weren't even listening? Anyway, the Dark Knight hero. It is said that he appears in the middle of the night to fight evil and uphold justice. But to be honest, I don't have much interest in such rumors. Unless, of course, he can help take care of the more belligerent patrons after they've had a few too many. I would happily take that as proof of his existence.
Has anyone ever seen him?
I'm told that there have been a handful of sightings, but in the depths of night, no one can get a good look at him. Perhaps that's why he only appears at night. Nevertheless, the sightings confirm that the Dark Knight hero is more than just a groundless rumor. Anyway, that's more or less everything I know. If you want to know more, ask around in the plaza. I need to serve some customers.
Dark Knight hero. Seems like your standard cookie-cutter urban legend, but just a little darker. Wonder who it could be. Once you're ready, let's head out to the plaza and ask around.
All right. Looking for clues for this Dark Knight hero. It seems like it's one of those quests where you have to just ask everyone around in the yellow radius. So I know my map icon's a little covered up. That's primarily so when I get my inventory up, I have my user ID covered.
You're also here for Mondstadt's wine, aren't you? You want to
But
find
we'll
out
just
about the
explore
Dark Knight hero?
the little area.
Look no further. It's me. I am the Dark Knight hero.
Just as I thought. It was you all along.
I'm joking. Don't take everything so seriously.
Huh?
Jokes aside, I do think that the Dark Knight hero and I have one thing in common.
What's that?
It's the way he sticks to his principles. Coming out here night after night, fighting for justice, keeping Mondstadt safe.
Wow, so you're a nocturnal vigilante too?
No, I just mean he must be seriously rich.
Why is that?
People only start worrying about spiritual fulfillment once they have enough material wealth. It's the same in every hero story, isn't it?
So you just wanted to flaunt your wealth.
No, it's nothing like that. I just have too much time on my hands these days.
Same difference. You are the boss of the Cat's Tail after all.
Why don't you ask the guards at the city gate? They do night shifts all the time. They must know something.
Hannah, I will make you better.
Alright, we get some more yellow sparkles to follow. Oh. And then they stopped. Ask the guards. Okay.
You want to know about him? In fact, I'm one of the few who has seen him with my own two eyes.
Great! This is the guy we need to talk to. So, just who is the Dark Knight hero?
Whoa, slow down. Let me start from the beginning. Well, I was patrolling one night when suddenly I heard something. I rushed over to check it out. I saw a gang of suspicious-looking fellows who looked like they were up to no good. So I quickly hid.
Hid? You're supposed to be a guard.
That was when he appeared. He was dressed in black from head to toe, perfectly hidden in the night. The way he crept up on those bad guys must have felt like a living nightmare.
Wow.
Guess what I did next?
Became his sidekick?
I would probably have just gotten in the way as far as the Dark Knight hero is concerned. So instead, I headed to the Knights of Favonius's residence.
You think the Dark Knight hero might be one of the knights?
Correct. I thought surely someone with such a strong sense of justice and who voluntarily protects Mondstadt is exactly the kind of person you'd find in the Knights of Favonius. But it seems I was wrong. I checked everywhere, and there were no signs of anyone having left the building.
So you're saying whoever it is can't be from the Knights of Favonius after all?
Yes. But I just can't understand. Why would someone like that not want to join the Knights? I'm sure they would warmly welcome someone of his abilities.
So, the point you're trying to make is you don't know who the Dark Knight hero is either?
Hey, don't be like that. At least by talking to me, you've ruled out a few more people. Anyway, try asking at the flower shop. I heard a girl there's been talking about the time you rescued her.
Rescuing a damsel in distress, the Dark Knight hero.
What's wrong with me? Why can't I get him out of my mind?
Hello? We'd like to ask you about the Dark Knight hero.
My hero! Oh, sorry. Just hearing his name gets me lost in thought. Hang on, how did you know who I was talking about? Is it that obvious? Oh no, what am I going to do if Master Diluc ever finds out?
Huh? What's Diluc got to do with this?
Well, I guess I might as well spill the beans then. I used to think Diluc was the one for me. But ever since the time I was rescued by the Dark Knight hero, I just don't know anymore.
Wowee! You saw the Dark Knight hero? For real? What's he like?
It all happened so fast. I was so scared. All I remember is seeing a flash of fire, but I felt safe. I only saw his silhouette, but it felt so familiar.
Familiar? Could it be someone you know?
That I really do not know. Perhaps it was fate? You know, when you meet someone and it feels like you've known them your whole life.
Okay then. Well, thanks for the intel, Donna. See you around. So, based on what we know so far, all we need to do is find a wealthy, vision-wielding vigilante who's not one of the knights.
Oh yeah, that sounds so easy, Paimon.
Nope, still no idea. But we already asked so many people. Guess we gotta see for ourselves. Let's take a look around the city at nighttime. If we're lucky, we just might bump into him.
Nighttime. So after 6 p.m. Okay.
It's getting dark. Let's stick around Mondstadt. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll meet the Dark Knight hero.
Ooh. All right. Whoops. There we go. Run around Mondstadt.
The Dark Knight hero?
could have guessed?
After managing to steer clear of the guards' patrol route, I never anticipated I'd run into you instead.
Diluc, you are the Dark Knight hero?
Dark Knight hero? Sounds awfully derivative to me. Please tell me you didn't come up with that.
How is this the first you've heard of the name? Every man and his dog in Mondstadt is yapping about the Dark Knight hero.
I do not concern myself with idle chatter. Though, I suppose I may take the idleness of others as a sign that peace prevails.
Huzzah! The great mystery of the Dark Knight hero of Mondstadt. We solved it! Now then, Mr. Dark Knight hero.
Please stop calling me that. Seriously, it makes me uncomfortable.
Not surprised. It's the stupidest superhero name Paimon's ever heard. You should come up with something more original. Like, Captain Pie.
Pie?
Pie?
Captain Pyro!
Ooh, Captain
Tell
Pyro.
us, Captain Pyro, what happened here today?
It was the Abyss Order.
Them again?
I don't know what the devil they're plotting this time. It seems they're performing some initial reconnaissance. Considering that I've proven myself to be one step ahead of them on countless occasions,
Countless
their
occasions.
persistence is unusual.
Have you been dealing with them alone the whole time?
I assume so, unless you're aware of any other Dark Knight heroes around these parts. The Knights are, for the most part, an utterly incompetent bunch. I cannot trust them to take this matter over.
It seems you have history with the Knights.
What's past is past. I would prefer not to discuss it. Well, I hope this conversation has been of service to you. Because I would like to ask for a favor in return.
Ooh.
Oh? What is it, Master?
You must keep my identity a secret.
That's no fun.
Above all, it is crucial that you do not let the Knights of Favonius know I am connected to any of this.
Uh-oh. Let's see how long that will last.
What's that sound? Yikes! Have the Abyss Order sent backup already?
They appear to just be small-timers. You should have no... I cannot afford delays on account of a few lackeys.
All right, looks like
I shall
we
have to let you
do
take
this.
care of
He's
them.
gonna run away
Remember,
scared.
don't tell a soul.
Hey! You're just gonna leave us like this?
Well,
I taste blood.
Greetings. I thought I heard something, so I came to check it out. Did you see anything out of the ordinary?
Nope. Nuh-uh. Not here. Nothing. Zilch.
oh,
Unless
Paimon
you're
was
looking for the
so...
Dark Knight hero, in which case...
I don't know, Paimon, just read them out, please. Just do it. Do it. How do I gonna do a hem and a cough? A hem.
The Dark Knight hero. You saw him?
Oh, the Dark Knight hero is, him!
You! The hero who safeguards Mondstadt from the
Oh,
shadows.
no, I'm the Dark Knight
On
hero.
behalf of the Knights of Favonius,
It's nothing. Really, you're too kind.
Wait a second. Aren't you the traveler that just arrived in the city? Rumors were circulating about the Dark Knight hero long before you ever arrived here.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Why would you lie to me about that?
Well,
Never mind. You don't seem like bad folks. But I do hope you will visit the Knights of Favonius soon, where we can discuss the Dark Knight hero situation in more detail. Some things are best not discussed in public. Duty calls. I must be going. Stay safe, traveler.
alright, that was a lot
Seems
of
like husband has
dialogue
something
for
he really wants to
300
say to you
AR.
about the Dark Knight hero. Better head over to the Knights of Favonius and see if you can find him.
Alright, I'm going to just take a quick break and make sure the audio isn't bugging out too much in the stream. I'll be back probably in about 2 minutes or so.
I'm hungry. Let's hunt.
Another meaningless day.
I keep watch. You leave, you call me. I keep watch. You leave, you call me.
Alright, I think I'm back now. I'm just going to make sure everything's okay with the stream again really quick. Sorry about that. Alright, I think I'm back now. I'm just going to I was just yeah, making sure the audio is working well on the stream, and it seems to be pretty good, so we'll keep up with the current setup that I have, and let's see how things are gonna go. Alright, so where we left off is I think we have to go talk to one of the knights. All right. Let's climb a few walls to make it a little faster.
Huffman!
Oh, it's you two. Thank you for coming. So, the Dark Knight hero. Do you have anything else you're able to share with me?
Could I first ask you what's going on?
Ah, yes, of course I should fill you in first. Apologies for my appalling lapse of etiquette. The situation is... here, take a look at this.
Jeez, what horrible handwriting!
To the Dark Knight hero. Has endured too long your self-proclaimed and hypocrisy. We hereby you. We shall march full on to Mondstadt's front gate at if you wish to cling to your so-called justice. Don't sit idly by. Step up and accept otherwise Mondstadt's shall take the fall in your stead. Ooh, this is a very angry letter, huh?
Let me take a closer look. Huh? Some parts of this seem to be complete gibberish.
Indeed. Although this is written in the common tongue, it appears that a cipher has been used in many places. Nevertheless, one can grasp the general message from the non-ciphered portions alone. This is a war declaration from the Abyss Order to the Dark Knight hero.
Does that mean the bad guys want the Dark Knight hero to go away forever and ever?
Something like that. Thus, we are hoping to contact him as soon as possible so that we can attempt to coordinate a response. After all, this matter no longer concerns merely the Dark Knight hero himself. It impacts the entire city of Mondstadt.
Thank you for your information.
If you find out anything at all, come and find me.
A war declaration sent by the Abyss Order? This is not good news at all for Master D-Luke. Quick, we should go tell him.
Alright, so we'll head over to Dawn Winery.
Right away!
Nice little idle animation with Razor.
Knights of Avonius, and
I take it you're about to inform me of the war declaration from the Abyss Order. I'm
Seems
aware
like
of
he's
it.
caught on.
Though I appreciate you for taking the trouble to come all this way.
what?
The Dawn Winery's intelligence network extends beyond commercial matters.
Great! So, what's the plan, Master D-Luke?
I'm open to suggestions.
You really should join forces with the Knights.
No. That would be playing right into the hands of the Abyss Order. They know full well that we don't exactly see eye to eye. They're using this as a means to force me into making an appearance. If my identity were exposed, all my future activities would be subject to some degree of interference from the Knights.
Oh no.
After all,
Interference,
no
regulation.
powerful organization wishes to
Can't
be
have a
outdone by
rich
someone from
little
the outside.
wine owner
Ooh,
be regulated,
the
huh?
Abyss Order has really dealt you a tough hand this time. What a sneaky little bunch those guys are.
There is a way. But for it to work, I need some more information. Specifically, I need to decipher the obscured portions of the Abyss Order's war declaration.
Obscured portions? You mean the bits Paimon can't read?
It must be a cipher only understood by members of the Abyss Order, used to spread messages within the organization.
Why would they send you a written message that only they can read?
It's not simply a war declaration, but also a notification to their own. When you take a stand that makes you a hero to one party, you also become a villain to the other. And since I've been the Abyss Order's enemy for so long, they've made me the target around which they can rally their troops and unite their strength.
Wow. Seems like it takes a lot of brains to be a superhero, huh?
I understand my enemy well, is all. As the saying goes, heroes and villains are two sides of the same coin.
So what are we gonna do about the intel that's written in gibberish then? How do we un-gibberishify it?
Simple. When you don't understand something, you ask. I've already tracked down one of their strongholds. If you're interested, feel free to come along.
Alright, finally into some action. Alright, so I think this was the one that's kind of like just on at the bottom of Falcon Coast kind of area. So I gotta go here and then essentially jump off the cliff, or is it actually just in the domain, the temple itself? Oh, I think I'm wrong there, yeah. It's just the domain. The little quest icon was blocking view of the domain. Alright.
This is the place. Abandoned ruins like these are precisely the kind of place the Abyss Order likes to camp out. Come on. There's no time to lose.
Cipher for the ciphertext. I don't think we'll be needing Barbara for this, so. Ooh, I get to play as Diluc. So the first time I did this, I was actually playing on mobile, so I don't think I got the true Diluc experience, so I might just play around a little bit more. This charge attack isn't that bad. It actually doesn't use up much stamina, and it lasts a very long time. He has kind of 3 swings to his E, his elemental. break that shield. So I think then after Assault, his sword stays on fire for a little bit. So it seems like he doesn't have a charge for any of his E's. It's just he has three shorts and no charges. Maybe it wasn't worth just wasting my E's after I still had the infusion, but the cooldown's short enough so it doesn't matter too much. Guess I didn't see that. Alright, let's... I feel like he evenly uses all of his ultimate basic attack and his E. They're kind of all things that have to be used interchangeably. You can't just spam one of them. Hoping my button mashing isn't getting caught in the camera, or caught in the microphone, sorry. My HP is kind of getting low. I'll just switch out to Razor or Sucrose soon. Just play around with Sucrose. Well, I guess Razor needs to break this wall. Only 10 AR, come on. What a cheap chest. At least there's 2 of them. Let's play around with Sucrose.
Animal test 6308. Animal hypostasis emulate. No escape. Stand
I
clear.
didn't get a fire fusion in time. Sucrose is having a little more difficulty with the slimes than I'd like. Abyss Mage, Hydromancer, oh no. Is this really the end of the dungeon already? I remember it being a little bit longer than this the first time. I think this is actually the end. Let's go to, whoops, LB and Y.
did you find me here, Favonian scum?
Favonian scum. Scum.
I am no knight of Favonius. Now start talking. Your plan, what is it?
I see you received our letter. But if you think I'm going to let you in on our secrets, I'm afraid you're quite mistaken.
You appear to have misunderstood the situation you're in.
Burn him with searing hand.
Did you just use a pyrovision to shoot fire from your hands?
Ooh, seems like Ether wants a little torture action. That's kind of
Let's see
scary.
how long it takes for you to crack.
Again? Really? Burn him with searing hand again.
Stop! Stop! Please! Pain, I beg you! Make it stop!
Okay. Interrogate him about the plan of attack.
I'll talk. I'll talk. Ow, ow, ow! Please, stop!
I'm not sure if I like the little torturing here, but
Disorder. We've amassed a force bound by a shared hatred for the Dark Knight hero. They will march on the Mondstadt city gates at 10 p.m. tomorrow night.
10 p.m.
That's everything I know. Please, don't make me suffer those flames again.
That's it? Well,
Do we get any AR for that? I didn't get any. What? I don't know if it gave it and just didn't pop up on the screen or what. Doesn't look like much. All right.
now that I have the information I need, I would be grateful if you could keep me updated on how the Knights of Favonius respond to this map.
Yes, Master Diluc, sir. Anything you say, Master Diluc, sir.
Fake obedience
Why are
from
you
Paimon.
acting so strange all of a sudden?
In light of what just went
Scared
down here a
Paimon.
moment ago, Master Diluc has officially reached #1 on Paimon's People Not to Tick Off Under Any Circumstances list.
Talk to Huffman. So now we gotta do a bunch more dialogue. Don't know if there's much of anything else in terms of, well, there is the 10 p.m. attack, so maybe we'll get to fight some stuff there.
If we do not make contact with the Dark Knight hero soon.
What are we gonna do about the Abyss Order's challenge?
Ah, it's you two. I must admit, this issue of the Dark Knight hero is proving to be something of a headache. We've just held a meeting to decide on an appropriate course of action. Can you guess what it is?
Bury our heads firmly in the sand.
Good one. But no. The Knights cannot afford to simply stand by and watch while there is even the slightest inkling of a threat facing Mondstadt. If that were the case, more and more people would start to rely on the Dark Knight hero instead of the Knights of Favonius.
Oh, well, what's the plan then?
Find out the Dark Knight hero's true identity and offer him our protection.
Protection? He seems to be doing just fine without your protection so far, you know.
Well, since you've aided the Knights in the past, I might as well just tell you. The offer of protection is just a ruse in order for the Knights of Favonius to take over full and exclusive responsibility for this matter.
You aren't gonna let the Dark Knight hero be all heroic and stuff? Why not?
Firstly, to show the might of the Knights of Favonius, to prove to the people that without the Dark Knight hero, they can still rely on the Knights to maintain peace and harmony. Secondly, the Abyss Order have no mercy in their hearts. If anything happened to the Dark Knight hero, it would only serve to further their nefarious ambitions.
Gosh, Paimon never knew the life of a knight involved so much untold anguish before.
Untold
But none of
anguish.
this will work if we don't establish the Dark Knight hero's true identity in time.
There's no need to despair, Huffman.
Oh, hi,
Just
Kaya.
follow my plan, and everything will be fine.
Captain Kaya.
Lately, Master Diluc has been working the bar at the Angel's Share every night. All I need you to do is keep him in your sight. Think you can manage that for me?
Yes, Captain Kaya. But does that mean that Master Diluc is the Dark Knight hero?
Who knows? It's just a hunch. I've been known to be wrong on occasion.
On occasion.
Wow. Paimon feels we saw a whole new side of the Knights of Favonius today. But
Should I just
Paimon doesn't
teleport or is
understand.
it? Oh yeah, Dawn Winery.
How is Kaya so sure he knows who the Dark Knight hero is? We need to get to the winery and tell Master Diluc as soon as primarily possible.
Running, running, running.
Master Diluc, Paimon has something important to tell you.
Yes, about Kaya. I should have known he would see this as the perfect opportunity to get back at me.
Sounds like there's a bit of bad blood between you guys then.
I shan't get into that now. More importantly, the Knights of Favonius are responding more or less as I had anticipated. All we need to do now is think of a counterplan.
Steer clear of the tavern for starters.
That won't work. It will only arouse the Knights' suspicion if I don't show up as they're expecting. That's what Kaya is counting on.
So what are we gonna do?
Patience. Let me think for a moment. If they intend to monitor me, then so be it. We can use this to create the perfect alibi.
What's an alibi?
If you want to find out, maybe you can do me a small favor first.
Oh, come on. Why do you love cliffhangers so much?
In Mondstadt, mist flowers are most commonly found in a region just northwest of the winery. If you could gather some for me, I'd be most grateful. I will make other preparations here in the meantime.
I don't know if my current mist flowers will count or if I have to actually go to this location. We'll see. I think they count.
Allow me to introduce the winery.
So many mist flowers.
So, are you certain?
Oh my goodness. The winery owner himself is addressing me directly. Don't worry, sir. It is always my honor to serve you, even if it means risking my life.
Sure. I don't know if he's that kind of
What's so
guy, but
life-threatening about this?
Please, excuse me. I must get to work.
What's he gonna do with a bunch of mist flowers?
Long story short, a few days ago, the winery was experimenting with some new flavors. They wanted to see if mist flower can truly add a crisp and refreshing taste. Sure enough, they discovered that the flower's extract is truly potent.
So the new batch is selling like hotcakes?
No, not potent in terms of attracting customers, but slimes. Slimes need to extract elemental energy to survive. For them, this substance is simply irresistible. So I thought to myself, I wonder how much trouble I could cause now that I know
Ooh,
this.
so he's going to create a distraction for the knights.
Yikes! What was that noise?
Oh, cold. So cold. Oh, Master D-Luke. Purification complete, sir. But the equipment is...
Marvelous work. Don't fret about the equipment. I shall have my butler order more
His
immediately.
butler. Wow.
Marvelous! Jolly ho! Spiffing! Somebody fetch the butler! Paimon never knew you had to be so well spoken to get a job in the alcohol industry.
This is what I was talking about. Mist flower extract. Or, for our purposes, elemental bait.
Wow! It really has a strong elemental whiff. Can we test it out?
Sprinkle a little on the ground over there. Careful, just a small amount.
Alright, come on, slimes. Come get me.
And then... That's... How long does it... Holy
Not
moly,
very
it really
long.
does attract slimes. And
It appears the potent. We better get rid of them before they wreak.
Animal test 6308.
Just actually have to move towards them. They won't be coming towards me.
Stand clear. Tap.
Rocky boys. Oh, and there's one over there too. And there's rain.
Let it rain. Swirl, Mark 2, Animal Test 6308. Whew. Such a powerful effect from such a small amount of extract. At least we didn't go picking wildflowers for nothing. All right, so can you tell us what your plan is now, Master D-Luke?
Yes, the plan is. And so, I expect it to all go down without a hitch.
Are you sure it will work? You're the only person in the plan.
I have persevered alone from the start. Now, I alone must face what lies ahead.
Well, if you already made up your mind. But until that moment comes, we can still help you out where we can. Isn't that right?
I'll be nice. Sure.
I am indeed indebted to you. I shall see you at the tavern, as per the plan.
Let's wait until evening to meet Master D-Luke at the tavern.
Let's see if it'll work if we teleport there, walk there, and then change the clock. Oh, I guess it has to be even past 18. I don't know if I had to go outside to change the clock, but I mean, might as well in case. Close enough.
Greetings, Mr. Huffman of the Knights of Favonius. To what do I owe the pleasure at this hour?
D-Luke is pissed.
Nothing. I'm merely procrastinating. I thought I might indulge myself with a beverage or two. Ah, traveler. Fancy meeting you here.
Oh, we were in the mood for an evening stroll.
What would you like to drink?
I'll have a dandelion wine, I suppose.
Ooh, Paimon wants apple juice.
Nod, nod.
Aw, but Paimon forgot to bring her coin pouch. Do you have any more on you?
I also forgot to bring mine. Cough, cough. I wonder why.
Then I must regretfully ask you to come back when you can pay.
Well, in that case, let this be my treat.
No need. We'll be back in a jiffy.
And let's just suspiciously walk outside as we accidentally talk to Six-Fingered Jose. Let's go find our coin purse thingy majig. Cough.
Huffman showed up, just as expected. Okay, remember the plan? Go to the city's side gate and place the elemental bait. Whoa! You used all of it! This is gonna be pretty epic. Yikes! Here comes the slimes! Quick, let's get to the tavern before anyone spots us!
Lots of slimes. Oh, and it's gonna just auto teleport us back.
Captain Kaya is no doubt a formidable knight, but he also brings us more than his share of hassle. No, this isn't right. I should not be talking about my superior in such a manner. If he were to overhear me...
We're back! Is my apple juice ready?
One moment.
Mr. Huffman! Mr. Huffman! A situation at the side gate! Everyone to the side gate!
What is it? What happened?
It's... slimes, Mr. Huffman.
Slimes. You see them all the time. What's the big panic?
We do, but... Sir, there are more slimes out there now than all the slimes I've seen in my life added together.
Whoa.
Surely this couldn't be the Abyss Warder's secret weapon. But I have another matter to attend to here.
Oh? The matter of your dandelion wine?
No, that's not what I meant.
So this is how the Knights of Favonius conduct themselves in a crisis. The Abyss Order is encroaching on the city gates, and your response is to sit here drinking wine? It's like I've always said, the Knights are not to be trusted.
Ooh, burn.
Master D-Luke is right. My conduct here has been below par. I shall set off at once. But first,
let me
May I
dawdle
have
and
a
talk
quiet
to the
word?
traveler.
Huh?
shh, keep your voice down. I presume you know what this is about. Please watch D-Luke for me. Do not let him leave under any circumstances. I must head to the side gate, but I'll be back shortly. I'm counting on you.
Good. That's him out of the way.
Everything's going according to plan.
I must get going too. I won't have a second to spare if I'm to be back in time.
Zoom, zoom. Let's see. Front gate time. Ah, six-fingered Jose. Why you do this? I will listen to one of your songs later.
Ah, there you are. Dealing with you will be the easy part.
Do we really get to fight? Oddly kind of not impressed, but alright, I think now we get to fight a little bit. Alright, let's just oh, there's more over here. See what Sucrose can do.
Animal to 6308. Squirrel, Mark 2.
Let's go to Amber.
Classic Master D-Luke. Not a baddie left standing.
Nothing more than a few hilly churls. No time to chat. I don't know how long those slimes will keep Huffman occupied. Best get back to the tavern.
Oh, this time we don't get to
Glad
auto
that's
teleport.
settled. Let's get back to the tavern. Do you think Huffman is back yet?
I wonder what would happen if I just take forever, if the game would actually make it so we could get back late. Probably not worth trying though. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought my game froze for a second there.
It seems Huffman hasn't yet returned. We made it in time.
The situation is sorted now. I never expected that the Abyss Order's army would turn out to be nothing more than a few slimes.
That is a surprise. Perhaps the Knight's true calling is to be slime exterminators.
Diluc is
Who
kind
knows?
of
Domestic
kind of a
pest
butt.
control may turn out to be a more valuable use of your resources.
Master Diluc, please, have you no respect at all? How come you're sweating so much? You didn't leave, did you?
I just did some squats.
Is that
Would
so?
you like to join me?
But why now of all times, for the love of Barbados?
Uh-oh, Huffman is getting suspicious.
Excuse me, sir. Might I be so bold as to inquire, did you see Master Diluc, today's bartender, did you see him leave just now?
You think they're gonna be rats?
Yikes, he's asking other customers where...
Master Diluc? Why, no. He's been behind the bar this entire time.
I see.
Mr. Huffman, your dandelion wine. You ought to get back after this. Send my regards to the rest of the Knights.
Oh, never mind. I must
I mean,
be
you
going.
gotta
I should
understand
report
why
back.
Diluc is
Here,
acting like
take this as a
but at
token
the
of my
same
esteem.
time, it's kind of annoying to deal with.
Odd.
Whew, that was too close. Paimon was sure we were toast.
I foresaw this
Probably have an easier
eventuality.
time getting his
So,
plans
all the
across
guests
if he
here
was just
tonight, save you two,
a little bit nicer.
are my own people from the Dawn Winery.
They're all in on it?
Not all of them. Or should I say, not all
Ooh,
of us.
Kaya.
Kaya, where did you come from?
I just picked a good spot to quietly sit and watch the show.
What? You've been here this whole time?
Correct. The Dark Knight Hero's Alibi. I think it's my favorite chapter so far. More intriguing than a fine wine.
So, you plan to report everything to the Knights of Favonius?
Come now, Diluc. You know me better than that. I have no interest in exposing secrets. I was just curious to see how far Mondstadt's Dark Knight hero would really go. And you did not disappoint.
I have nothing to prove to you.
Oh, naturally. I must say, though, one thing I didn't see coming is that the mighty Dark Knight hero would actually need help from other people.
Sorry, we're closing. Please see yourselves out.
All right, all right. I have no further need of wine to entertain myself tonight in any case. Just one last thing before I go.
It had better be the very last thing.
I feel strangely comforted by the fact you now have an assistant, Diluc. I hope you all have a wonderful night.
What was all that about?
Don't mind him. Thank you for all your help with this matter. This is a token of my gratitude.
It doesn't seem very gracious.
Thanks, Master Diluc.
I'm in the habit of working alone. But I did enjoy having your assistance this time.
I don't know.
In the
say it like
future,
you mean
if there's
it.
anything you ever need, you can come to me for help.
All right. That's one quest line out of the way. Let's see how close it got us. Not very close. We might have to try the Sing Chu quest another time though. All right.
Even if you are a close friend,
So we've been streaming for just like an hour and 16 minutes. So I think that's about a good time to end. Thanks for watching the Dark Knight quest with me. Yeah. So I'm kind of new to these things, so thanks for bearing with me and going through all my double checks and whatnot. This account is still pretty early in its progress, I'd say. I don't know if I'll make 35 at the end of the week. That would be nice so that I can get a little bit of extra rewards for the stuff like, you know, Dvalin's Lair and the Andreas boss, the wolf boss. But thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, and goodbye.
I smell rabbit.